And welcome back, everyone, to the Dragon Ball Z What If. Hey, I got a leg in front of my face. Sorry about that. I had to set that up so I'd be able to use the image later on. And the poll was pretty unanimous. People wanted the What If Trunks went back to the Red Ribbon Army Saga by mistake. What if? Let me confirm that real quick. I haven't checked the poll in days, so maybe something happened. You had two options: Frieza getting resurrected and Trunks going back in time to the Red Ribbon Army Saga. Let me just confirm that is what ultimately won out here. Oh God. Yes. Although it was, 80% to 20%. That's more closer than I thought it'd be. Regardless, let's get to this. To actually make a story out of this, I had to change some things because let's be very honest here. If Trunks actually found out he was in the wrong time period, well, he would just go to the right time period. There was no real limitation on the time machine as far as we know. Yeah, it had fuel, but he had enough to go back and then, or go back in time, then go back and then refuel and go again. He would just go back to his own time again. So, for some reason, Trunks has to stay in the past to make this whole storyline actually work. So, why would Trunks stay in the past? Well, let's first start off with Trunks shows up, and he's looking around. He's like, well, this can't be the right place. No, what's going on here? Excuse me, yeah, could I see that newspaper, please? Oh, yeah, sure, kids. Wait, what? It's insert the time frame there. I can't remember Dragon Ball years. Insert's like, oh, no, I overshot it. Wait, this would be what this is, and all of a sudden he hears a giant explosion, and he sees that Red Ribbon Army is in town. He's like, no, it can't be. And he hides. Not because he can't take these guys. He's a goddamn Super Saiyan who can kill Frieza, for God's sake. He can wipe the floor with anything leading up to Frieza and the Namek Saga at this point. But the problem, obviously, is the impact on the timeline. As we all know, it actually doesn't mean much, but he doesn't know that. So he's just trying to figure out, what can I do? But these people say, oh, where's the Dragon Ball girl? You got a Dragon Ball thing? No, please don't hurt us. I don't care. Hopefully this won't have too much of an impact, but I'm not going to just stand here and watch innocent people die. Not again! And just kind of waste the army. It's like crap. And so he's got to try to figure out. It's like, okay, he's looking at his fuel. He's got enough to go for a back trip. It's like, all right, I could just head back. And he just starts thinking, but I'm already here. Goku's like 14, 15, something like that at this point. Goku's going to be able to take care of these guys anyway. But maybe I can stop the future right now. If I can find Gero, then maybe I can just wipe him out here and stop the androids from ever being created. And so, while Goku is dealing with the Red Ribbon Army, Trunks is trying to find Gero. The problem is that as far as we know, Gero, no one knew where Gero. No one even knew Gero was still alive. We don't even know where Gero was during Dragon Ball. Hell, because he was created, let's be honest, during Dragon Ball Z. He wasn't created for Dragon Ball. Because Akira Toriyama did not design androids to be the next villain I'm referring to that sense. He was not thinking so far ahead to Dragon Ball Z where androids became the villain. He wasn't thinking that far ahead. So there was no maybe he had the idea of Dr. Gero, maybe the guy who created the Aether, for example. But he didn't have. We know he was thought of probably for Dragon Ball Z, more than likely as the villain and the androids and all that. And so, Trunks, while Goku's dealing with the Red Ribbon Army, Trunks is doing everything he can to find Gero. And Terra grunts, "Where is Dr. Gero? Where is he hiding?" I don't know. I swear I don't know, Gero. I don't know. Damn it. And so, unfortunately, as the Red Ribbon Army is defeated, Trunks is unable to find Gero. It's like, damn it. You think they found where? Well, no, they couldn't have found where the androids had come from. because they didn't know where they were to begin with. So, yeah, I was about to say, do you think they know where the androids are located in the future, and then he could have just gone there and wiped them out prior? But no, it's kind of acknowledged they did not know where those androids were. And so, Trunks like, well, and Trunks goes around, he's listening. He's not incognito because Bulma's not going to recognize him at all, but he's trying not to interact with Bulma if he can. And so he realizes that, all right, the Red Ribbon Army's been defeated. Great, now I can head back. And he stops as he kind of sees Goku, the young Goku, on the clouds. Like, but if I can't find Jiro here, and he stops and thinks, I was trying to prep them for the future, but if I can prep them early, maybe there's a chance I can stop this future for stop it right from the get. And Trunks thinks on this, like, well, there's one way to find out. And so he goes to the tournament, watches all the fights. He's kind of like maybe wearing like sunglasses or whatever. It's like, so this was Goku as a kid, huh? Yeah, he's and not that impressive because he's heard about the guy who killed Frieza and fought his father and beat him, guy who destroyed planets and all this. Here's his kid, and he's following all of his movements without any difficulty. But he's also remembering, well, I suppose he's younger than even me. Actually, no, he isn't younger than Trunks or Gohan at this age, I would imagine. In fact, he's much older than Gohan at this age. Gohan is way stronger than him as a kid, or at the same age anyway. Now, I believe that is due to his hybrid biology. Trunks is most likely the same way, but still, he's watching. Long and short of it, Goku loses, Tien wins. It's all good, woohoo, yay! And so he's going to meet with them, but as he goes to leave the tournament grounds and meet them at the restaurant, he senses something as Krillin goes back to get the power pole. And there is, I believe it's Tambourine who kills Gohan, or Krillin. Krillin. And say, well, that's one problem together. And you must be, because that's a problem. Trunks knows the Red Ribbon Army history like the back of his hand because they're ravaging his future now. I don't know how much of the other Dragon Ball futures, like the Dragon Ball past, he knows about. Like, I don't know how much about King Piccolo he actually knows about. We assume he knows some. We know that Piccolo comes from King Piccolo. He knows that much. And he's connected to Kami and the Dragon Balls. But what he actually knows about this, what happened here, that's up in the air. And it's up in the air because it's not something he would have needed to learn. So, unlike with the Red Ribbon Army stuff, which was necessary, yes, it's to quote the producers with Nathan Lane, yes, it is Nessa. It's very Nessa. It wasn't necessarily necessary to learn about King Piccolo and what happened there. But he comes and says, who are you? And say, I'm, and he even just said, I'm someone from the future, and I know everything that's going to happen. Oh, is that right? Well, then, did you see this coming? And yeah, actually, that was so slow. You telegraphed it pretty hard. Whoa, thanks. No, don't worry about it, Krillin. Wait, how do you know my name? Wait, didn't you say you were from the future? Crap baskets. But he knew he was definitely going to have to talk to Goku about this. Picking something up, hold on. He was going to have to talk to Goku about it. So he goes, Krillin brings him to the dinner as Krillin explained what happened. And so they say, Tambourine. That would mean, and Roshi can sense it. Yeah, it can't be. Something dark is coming. Something I haven't sensed in a long time. And Trunks can feel it too. It's like, yeah, there's something dark. There's something powerful, relatively strong out there. Like, he even comes like, it's powerful. I mean, I can handle it, no problem. I can handle it blindfolded with my arms behind my back, legs tied. Like, literally, he could do that. Like, blah, energy blast, done. But yeah, so he introduces, he says he's from the future. Yeah, about that. And so he's like, I shouldn't have said that, even if it did sound cool. But he's now kind of having this awkward conversation, trying to avoid every little bit he can, because he realizes, crap, my mother's there, it's like, why is she giving me that? Why is she giving me that look? It's like, it's like, for the future, huh? It's like, oh, how did the bridge put it? Ah, in his head. It's just, oh my God, I solicited my son for sex. Yeah, although it would kind of get a little hot for Trunks, let's be honest, because she did initially. So Trunks is doing everything he can. It's like, Jiro's out there still somewhere, and he's gonna come back. It's not gonna be for a while, but you guys need to prepare, because in my timeline, the androids completely waste all of you. Every one of you dies, except for me, except for surprisingly you, Roshi. It's like, really? I survived? It's like, yeah, you're hiding in a submarine somewhere. Oh, well, that's because I told you I was smart to own a submarine. But wait, so we should get training now, huh? It's like, well, I mean, you probably should. It's like, so you're gonna train us? And Trunks stops. Like, he didn't consider that, but when he thinks about it, he could theoretically teach Goku everything he needs. He could help, because he needs to get his power jacked up, obviously. But he could teach him. He could teach him Ki. He could teach him sense energy. He can figure out how to teach him Super Saiyan. He can do that. So it's like, well, I didn't necessarily consider it, but then they're interrupted by another attack. I would imagine it'd be Drum this time, as King Piccolo is on. They sense it. They hear about King Piccolo. He's on his way. I'm gonna fast forward through this part because it's less relevant, but it's important to know why King Piccolo is quickly taken care of, but everything's fine. Is that Trunks shows up, like, I do not have time for you, boy. Leave, and just uses his energy blast, and Trunks is like, pew! It's like, what? What do you think you are? You think you're something impressive, don't you? Yeah, but I do not have time to mess around with you, boy. Just comes in, and just grabs it, just yanks the arm. Hey, all right, Piccolo, I'm gonna give you one. And it's like, this is Piccolo? Wait, that's right. He's part of Kami, and Kami is a lot older than Piccolo, so this must be the original one. Which means and that's when he stops. He realizes, I can't kill this guy because because if I do, the Dragon Balls are screwed. It's like, ugh! but he vaguely remembers something about King Piccolo. Like, so, but then how did Goku defeat him? He must have attempted to kill him. Then how did he win? So, and then go on. Trunks goes straight in, just punches the holster like he did tambourine. Just it's over, Piccolo. It's like he's please help me, please work, please live. This is not over. I swear I live. And he spits an egg out. It's like, huh? So that's how it happened. All right then. And Piccolo just dies. And so it's like, whoa. And Roshi's like, impossible. How can he be that strong? And there's been anyone like him. He must really be from the future, because there's never been anyone that strong on this planet before. Yeah. So about that training, and Trunks is just thinking, how am I gonna do this? It's just kind of, I'm thinking exactly how I'm gonna help train you, Goku, because I want to get you guys ready no matter what. So tell me about the future. I can't tell you too much, otherwise it won't happen. Or it could have massive negative repercussions on the future. I'm helping you now because it's a necessary change that needs to happen. Otherwise, I can't go around telling you everything about the future. He's just puzzling. He's like, wait, and he's like, wait, what's that on your back, Goku? Oh, that's my power pole. He's like, yeah. What? And he's just, and to be fair, the power pole I don't think is attached to Kami's Lookout anymore, if I'm not mistaken. Because Kami's Lookout moves around on its own, so he must have the power pole back. It's like, and it's like, wait, what did Mom mention about? What did they mention about it? It was used at Korn's Lookout. Kami, that's right. Kami would still be alive in this timeline. All right, Goku, this is what we're gonna do. And it's like, we're gonna go visit someone to actually get some training in. Oh, all right, wait, you're not gonna train? I'm gonna help you out, but this is the guy you're really gonna get some good training from. All right. Let's go. Wait, oh, that's right. You can't fly yet, can you? It's like, well, no, I got Nimbus, and Nimbus gets on Nimbus, and they fly, and, Nimbus is keeping up. And eventually they get to the lookout. It's like, so this is the lookout. Hello? Is anyone there? It's like, oh, hello there. So who might you be? It's like, you're Mr. Popo, correct? That's right. And that's right. I'm Mr. Popo. And who are you, Lavender Butt, Lavender Head? It's like, no, but I'm not gonna go with a bridge, Popo. Yes, and you are. My name is Trunks, and this is Goku. Ah, Goku. Yes, we have heard about you. And Trunks, you're the one who defeated King Piccolo. Impressive indeed. Yes, that's very impressive. That's impressive. That's very impressive, to say the least. And there comes Kami. Now, Goku is still very reaction. He's not probably as kill on sight as he is here, because he's not the one who had to deal with King Piccolo in large. Trunks is. But Goku is still like, he's King Piccolo? He's back? It's like, no, hold on, Goku. No, this isn't King Piccolo. It's like, oh, what? No, this is Kami. He's the one. He's the guardian of the Earth. He's also the creator of the Dragon Balls. That's right. Though I'm curious, how exactly do you know that information? Well, it's like, let's just. And he just decides, screw it. And he explains that I'm from the future. Here's my time machine. I've got one more. I got enough fuel for one trip back. And I was tempted to go, but my whole kill was to come here and stop the Red Ribbon Army from creating the android, stopping Jerome from doing that. And I failed. So what I can do now is try to prep Goku now, so I can go, so you guys won't have to deal with the issues of the androids. He's like, I see, and I'm stuttering here. And Trunks continues to explain, if I'm understanding, Goku initially in the timeline was the one who defeated King Piccolo. I guess I'm the one who kind of took the reins on that. Aren't you afraid of damaging the timeline? Well, unfortunately, me being here is already damaged to the timeline. Hopefully, I can mitigate that as much as possible. But the fact that King Piccolo is defeated still happens. That still happened in history. I suppose that's true. And after some explanation, they agree. Training, and that is where Goku and Trunks spend the majority of their time, is training on the lookout. Now, we know Goku is training with Popo and learning to move. He spent even a couple months, I think, in the hyperbolic time chamber and failed. They killed him, and he nearly went insane. But with Trunks there, who definitely can train in the hyperbolic time chamber, he's able to have that full year. Plus, I think they do a lot of training with the pendulum room as well, plus sparring. So this all begs the question, how strong are both these guys getting now? Trunks, we know, could easily kill Frieza, couldn't take the androids on his own time. But after a trip in the hyperbolic time chamber with his dad, he was strong enough to contend with semi-perfect Cell. Not even strong enough. He's stronger than semi-perfect Cell. And if he maxed out his power to like the Ultra, well, I guess we'll call it, I think it's like grade 3. He technically was stronger than Cell, but couldn't move because of the bulky muscles. And so, yeah, I think one of the things while Goku is training with Popo is that Trunks is training in the hyperbolic time chamber for that full year. He comes out, he's more or less his Cell gains power level. And Goku has been getting stronger, also getting the big growth spurt. They do the pendulum room training a lot, and then they both go into the hyperbolic time chamber. This will be Trunks' second time, so he can't do it again. This is Goku's first. Trunks wanted to get his own training in and prep time in, so he had the time to get strong enough. Now with Goku, this is the big thing. How strong did I want to make Goku? What am I going to have Trunks to teach Goku? Well, first and foremost, he's gonna learn the Super Saiyan. With a year and Gohan and Trunks pressuring him, I think he will get Super Saiyan. I think it's going to be essentially the way that Goku did it for Gohan, where it's like image training, more or less. Imagine all the pain that's going to happen. These people you care about, these people you love, your friends, family, they're all going to be dead, Goku. And you're not going to be able to do a damn thing about it because you're going to be dead. Or you're too weak to do anything now. Heck, hell, maybe I should just go. Maybe I should just leave you in here and go kill them myself. He's like doing everything he can. Trying to kind of do like the Vegeta thing and just push him so hard. Like, no! Or actually, it would be older Goku saying, no! Saying, sorry, Goku. And he's basically, again, he's doing what Goku did to Gohan to get him to kind of snap and break. And eventually, Goku does, and he gets Super Saiyan. It hurts at first. It hurts, Dad. It's like, I know, son. And he powers up, and then Trunks and him spend time training with the Super Saiyan 4 from here on out. Goku doesn't get a perfected Super Saiyan form, but he does get a control, like a Super Saiyan form he knows just how to use. This all begs the big question now between Pendulum Room training, Popo training, probably Kami training on some level, whatever that would be, or Hyperbolic Time Chamber training with Trunks, and outside training with Trunks as well. What is Goku's power? I had to think on this because his power level is only 180 at the start of this. You factor in a full year training plus pushing hard with the Super Saiyan form and training in that. I decided to be generous and give him his Namek level power level of 3 million, which means he's got the power level of 150 million, which means he is the strongest being in this world until when Trunks leaves, up until Boo wakes up, really. Assuming that I decide not to have the androids show up, which, who knows? I've only just started this, so I have ideas. So let me rephrase that. He's the strongest being on the planet until Cell or the androids show up. And that's, let's be clear, he's still going to keep training. Goku's never going to stop training. And so Goku and Trunks come out of their training. Goku goes to the World Tournament, meets everyone. Hey guys, he's like, oh Trunks, it's you again. Hi Trunks. He's like, hi, Bulma. And so I was like, and Bulma points out, and plus Goku's technically a year older now, so he's a bit more matured. And Bulma does point out that Goku is very handsome, but she's not gonna wind up with him. Goku goes through the tournament, rips through Tien, Chi-Chi, and then Piccolo comes up, Ma Jr. They square off, and Goku just makes him his little bitch. Just oh, stop it! And just boom, just beats his living ass. Like his living ass, his dead ass, all that. Piccolo goes into a shower. Torch this! Okay. Wow, you're not all that strong. I mean, you're strong, but then again, I spent 5 years doing the most intense training you could think of. So, I mean, it's not really your fault that you can't hit me. It's more my fault. It's like, I hate you. It's like, well, that's not nice. It's like, and it's like, by the way, by the way, you're going to have to give Kami back. And just, gotcha. Then, boop. And finally, he just beats the hell out of Piccolo. Kami tries to kill him, but Goku stops him. And the day is shaved. Goku and Chi-Chi are going to get married. All that good stuff. But just as the tournament ends and Piccolo goes off into, the Wobbly Yonder to hate train against Goku, they hear a sound. They see Trunks and see Trunks' time machine. It's time for me to go back. It's been great to get to know all of you, and I hope when I get back there, you'll all be there. Take care, and don't ever stop. Make sure to give those bastards what's for, Goku. It's like, you got it. And so they do like a bro thing, and it's like, Krillin, yeah. Same goes for all of you. Never stop training. Never stop getting stronger. Never stop improving. Always try to be better, no matter what. It's like, right. And, everyone sees how strong Goku is and how strong Trunks is, Trunks still dwarfs Goku right now in power. But that could easily change. And so he heads off. Like, wait, Trunks, take me with you. He's like, no, sorry, bye. Only room for one, bye. And so, yeah. Trunks heads back to his timeline. And, yeah, that's the end of Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball. Trunks heading back to the Red Ribbon Army Saga Part 1. Until then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. The week of What If is this week, and so we will be coming back on Thursday. Till then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.